Hey guys, it's Eden. So today I just wanted to do my take on the Instagram makeup look that's been going around everywhere. I feel like everyone's just been doing these kind of Instagram makeup looks, and then of course you see them all over the place every time you hop on Instagram. And I just wanted to do my version of it. I've noticed it's always kind of like a red smoky eye with a wing, of course, some lashes, and then a nudie kind of a lip, of course, lots of highlight and very bronzy. So that is what I did today, guys. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's just get into the video. Alright, so to start this look off, I'm going to be taking my NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer. I'm just going to be taking this in the shade Beige. It's just like a skin tone shade. I usually use this like if I have a blemish or something because it does have really good coverage. But today I'm just going to use this as my eye primer. And I'm also taking this on my inner corner just to go ahead and conceal that while I'm at it, because it's a lot easier for me to conceal that before I do my eyeshadow rather than after. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out with my beauty blender. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and dip into my Morphe palette. This is the 35 Matte. This is just seriously every color I could ever want in an eyeshadow palette. I just absolutely love it. The amount of looks you can create with this is just endless. So I'm going to go ahead and take this lightest shade right here, and I'm just going to set my whole entire eyelid with that. Alright, so to start off this look, I'm going to be taking this shade right here. It's one of my favorite neutral blending shades just for nice soft transitions. So I'm just going to dip into that with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to put this all in my crease. Alright, so now that I have that built up in my crease, I'm going to be dipping into this shade right here, and I'm going to be putting that lower right in the crease. So now on top of that, I'm also going to dip into this deeper red shade and just do the same thing. A little bit lower again though, because I don't want to completely cover up that shade. I just want to add a deeper red as well. And now I'm going to go back into that brush I used in the first place and just go over the edges again. I'm not adding any product right now. Just going to blend. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this dark brown shade here on this Real Techniques base shadow brush. I love this brush. It's just perfect for getting in the outer corner there and then into the crease, adding some depth. Alright, so now that I have that shadow placed where I would like it, I'm going to go back into this brush and this darker red again and blend again. So I don't want to lose the red in this look, but I do need to blend out that brown. And then I'm just going to take a little more of that dark brown and pack it on the outer corner here again. And then again, back to that smaller blending brush. Just blend the edges. Then I'm going to take a fluffy brush again and a little more of that first transition and just go over the edges. And now I'm just going to take this small flat brush in that first light shade that we used and go under the brow. This just makes sure I didn't like bring my eyeshadows up too high. It'll kind of erase them a little bit. So now I'm just going to dip into a different eyeshadow palette from my lid color. I'm just obsessed with this palette. I love it so much. I'm so happy I picked it up. And I'm just going to take the shade Nectar. I absolutely love this color so much. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to take that on a flat brush. And I'm going to pack it on the lid. You don't need any setting spray or anything with this shadow. It's just so pigmented and gorgeous. Alrighty, so now that my eyeshadow is basically done, I'm going to take a baby wipe and just wipe away the edges here and make a crisp line. And now, what would this Instagram makeup look be without some winged liner? So I'm just going to go ahead and take my Morphe gel liner. This is in Slate. It's just a black gel liner. And I just drop my brush. And the brush I'm going to be using is my small detailed liner brush from Morphe as well. And I'm just going to create a nice big wing. Now that I have my eyeliner all done, got some intense wings going on, I'm going to go in with some false lashes. I'm going to use the Ardell Demi Wispies. These are my absolute favorite. I just don't think I can ever wear any other lash. I've been trying recently and these are just the best. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these on. Alrighty, now once my lashes are on, I'm just going to put a little bit of mascara just to blend them with my real lashes. So I'm going to use my L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black, one of my faves. Alrighty, so now the top of my eyes is done, so I'm going to do the rest of my face. I'm just going to use my Maybelline Dream Cushion Foundation. This is just new to my collection and I really like it. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it. It's just like super quick and easy to apply. And it's just a really pretty foundation on the skin. So I'm just going to use my beauty blender, stick it right in there, and apply it to my face. And I think this color is actually too light for me right now, but we'll make it work. Alright, so now I just want to play around with this product. I think it's pretty new. It's the Jordana Sculpt and Go stick. There's a cream contour and a cream highlight stick. I just thought these looked really cute, so I wanted to pick them up and check them out. I never cream contour, okay, like literally never, so hopefully this doesn't go really bad, and because I really like how my eyes are looking, so we'll see. I really like how that looks, and I think I can go in with a little bit more. I think it was a little too light-handed. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to be like crazy. So I feel like you could even use this just like for a really natural look as well. Alrighty guys, well I actually really like that. I think that was really nice. Just like subtle, you know, like I feel like I could even just do this on a natural day. I really do like that. So now for concealer, I'm going to go in with some nice full coverage Tarte Shape Tape. I don't really like to go full coverage with my foundations. I like to keep those nice and light and natural. But concealer, I do like to go full coverage because I got some dark circles to cover and I want to really brighten up my face. Alrighty, so now I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes and everywhere I put concealer with the RCMA No Color Powder. And now, just because I use a lot of creams, I'm going to use that same powder to set the rest of my face. I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush. And this is a no color powder. It's not supposed to change the color of anything. So that's why I'm going to put it over that cream contour also, just very lightly to set it. So now it is time for the brows. I'm going to do them like I normally do. I usually fill them in pretty dark anyways. Alright, so now it's time to wipe off the powder under my eyes. I'm going to go into my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm just going to take a brush like this and the shade Lyric, it's just a banana shade. And this is just going to wipe off that excess powder and brighten my under eye all at the same time. And then to set that cream contour, I'm going to be dipping into Shadow Play. And then I'm going to be taking my bronzer brush here in the shades Shadow Play, and I'm going to be bronzing up my face. And now I'm just going to take this little blending brush here and dip into the shade Subconscious and set that nose contour. And then I'm going to put on a little bit of blush. I'm going to go into my Morphe 9N blush palette. I just love this. It's like all your blush that you'd ever need all in one little place, and I just absolutely love it. So let's see, for this look I think I want to go a little pinker, so I'm going to go into this one, maybe a little this one too. I usually mix those two together. I've been really liking using this brush for blush lately. It's just an e.l.f. one. I honestly, it doesn't have a name, so I don't really know what it is, but it's just this small domed brush. And I've been really liking it for blush. And now I think I'm going to try that cream highlighter from Jordana as well. I'm just going to use my finger and then just kind of dab it on here where I normally put my highlight. I actually really like this little highlight stick. That really does give a nice pretty glow. But you know, if this is an Instagram look, there's gotta be extra glow. So I'm gonna go in with my Kiko Milano water eyeshadow. This is like my favorite highlighter. I know I've said it a million times and I'm saying it again because I love it and you need to try this as a face highlighter. And I just keep dropping things. So I'm just gonna take my Real Techniques setting brush like always. Dip into here. Add a little bit more highlight. So now that all of that is done, I want to do a little on my lower lash line. Now, I don't normally like to do a lot on my lower lash line. I just don't like how it looks on me. To be completely honest with you, I just don't think it suits me very well. But I just want to do a little teeny bit of shadow on the outer corners. So I'm going to go back into that Morphe palette and I'm going to take that first transition shade that we used, this one here, on a little smudge brush and put that on the outer corner here. And then with a small angled brush, I'm going to go into this deep red shade as well. And just very lightly put this really close to the lash line on the outer corner. I only ever really like to put the shadow on the outer corner of my eye because if I put it all the way in, I feel like it just drags my eyes down more since they are kind of downturned. So when I do this, I feel like it just kind of opens them up. So I love it. Now, just a little bit of mascara, the same one I used on top. I love this one for the bottom lashes because of how small the wand is on the end here. And it just makes it so easy to get those lower lashes. And now the last thing I need to do is lips, so I'm just going to go in with ColourPop's Wild Nothing. This is an ultra matte lip. And then I'm going to put a little bit of ColourPop's Knotty liquid lipstick in the center just to do kind of a little ombre. Alrighty guys, so this is the final look. This is my take on the Instagram makeup look that I've just been seeing everywhere. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.